Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to use some key features I think in Microsoft Word. Many of you probably know how to use the basics. If you highlight something, you can bold it, italicize it, underline it. You can change the text color or the background color in this case. Um, all of that, right? You know how to do that, you know that. But I want to show you how to insert a header, which is something that you'll probably use in your English classes. So I'm going to come up to the Insert tab, and you'll see here that we have header, footer, and page number. The header is the margin at the top of the page. The footer is the margin at the bottom of the page. And the page number you can put at the top or bottom of the page, which will suffice as at the top of the page it'll be a header and the bottom of the page it will be a footer. So this is how I pretty much make all of my headers and footers, is using the page number option, because adding a page number allows you to continue or have the continuation of numbers on each sequential page. So I'm going to show you what you'll most often see in like an English 101 or 102 course. I'm going to insert a page number. I'm going to put it at the top of the page, and then I'm going to go to the plain number 3. That's at the top right of the page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click before the number here, and then I'm just going to type my name and space, and there's Baltunis1. And I double click to get out of my header, and there you go. There's a header for you. Let's look at inserting pictures. We'll look right here, insert picture. I'm just going to go ahead and insert one of these pictures. Now the biggest thing about pictures, and the biggest thing that throws people off, is the wrapping. You'll see that this, if I try to move this, I have a hard time moving it, and it kind of messes up all my stuff, and maybe I can't get it to fit. I don't know what to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the picture. This wrap text option, you can play around with what some of these will do. It'll wrap it tight to the text. It'll square it within the text, or make the text square around it. But my preference is to always put it through. Through allows you to kind of put it anywhere you want, and the text will adjust accordingly. I think that's the best way to do it, but I will leave that up to you. Okay. For now, I'm going to just go ahead and pull this over to the side so we can still see everything. Now, there's a specific way on how to cite things within Microsoft Word that people don't often know about, but it takes the hassle away of having to look through a book and look up how to cite things, because in all honesty, we forget all that stuff every semester, right? So you'll see here that I can manage my sources. Okay. Now, if I manage a source, what I can do is I can hit New. I want to make a new source. So I'm going to say that the author, I'm going to say it's me. Then I'm going to say, let's see, college survival skills. And I'm totally making this up. I don't have a book. Don't take me for that. It's 2014. The city is Los Lunas. And the publisher is UNM-Valencia. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. And you'll see that it's on my current list to be cited in my bibliography. I'm just going to close out of this after I've added all of that information. I'm going to hit Bibliography, and it gives me a number of different ways to cite it. Bibliography, references, or works cited. You'll probably be using a works cited. And you'll notice that the style is in APA. You will probably be using MLA, so I'm just going to go ahead and change the different style of citations to MLA. I'm going to go ahead and hit the bibliography thing again and hit works cited. And here it is. Check it out. That is how it is supposed to look within Microsoft Word, and it does it all for you. Isn't that fantastic? I know. You're welcome. Let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and delete that works cited page. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep room here and make some space here. And what I want to show you is how to do some stuff with tables. So I'm going to insert a table. Now columns are going to, you'll see this. So it's a 2 by, or let's see, a 5 by 5. If I make it a 5 by 4, you'll see that I still have 5 columns, but I only have 4 rows. So you know, make it what you need. When you hit this insert table, these are the defaults. It'll put 5 columns and only 2 rows. I don't know why that's a default, but hey, we're going to make ours 5 and 5, okay? Here's my table. Now, what I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to bring it to the next page if you don't mind. What I'm going to show you here is when I'm clicked within the table, if you see that these little crosshairs, or you see the crosshairs, I'm within the table. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Layout tab. And with this Layout tab, I can do a lot of very, very interesting things. So, for instance, if I wanted to take these 2 cells and merge them, I could do that. Or maybe I just want to take these 3 and merge those. You know, you can customize your table to what you need. I use this as a teacher to make rubrics. I'm not totally sure what you guys would use it with, maybe making flyers or you know, sign-up sheets or whatever it may be. The other thing I'd like to show you is if I drag this down here and I make this, you see how these rows are not distributed with the same width here? What I'm just going to say is I'm going to distribute the rows, and it's going to auto-adjust all the boxes to become the same length or the same width in the context of the entire table. And that's really a neat thing. You'll notice one other thing. If I type some numbers here, you can put or the alignment of the text. You'll see that this is the top right. If I wanted to put, or top left, I'm sorry. If you wanted to put it on the bottom right, you could do that. If you wanted to put it in the center, you could do that. And it may be more visible if we only use one number. You'll see we can move it around here, and you know, that's a really useful thing sometimes, especially when you're working with data for, you know, science classes and things like that. Now the other thing I want to show you is adding some proofing settings to your Microsoft Word. So you're going to go to File, you're going to come down here to Options, then you're going to go to Proofing, and under Proofing you're going to scroll down, and we're going to go to the settings. We see the writing style, grammar only is the default, and we're going to go to the settings. Now you'll see that I have all of my checkboxes marked underneath grammar. I would ask you to check all of those by just clicking on them, see? Then press OK, and then OK again, and you should be good to go. And this catches a lot of the things that perhaps you weren't catching before, you were getting in trouble with before. This is just those little subtleties that they have in grammar. Microsoft Word will help you out and maybe catch some of those. The final thing I want to show you is how to do the spell check or the grammar check. This would be under Review, and it will be Spelling and Grammar Check. And I'm going to see if this works. This is what we're hoping it will focus on, because these are misspelled, and so is this. So let's see if we get some of those things to catch here in this spelling and grammar check. So it did highlight trying, so we do want to change this trying to that trying, right? It says this. Now, I was looking for show, so I'm going to hit show. That's what I meant. This was use, good, and this was check, fantastic. Now it wants me to fix wrapping because it's capitalized and it doesn't like that. It wants it lowercase, okay. Same thing with double. And then look, grammar, it caught grammar. And then it wants to fix my name, but we're not going to worry about my name. We're going to ignore that guy. And then spelling and grammar check complete. We're good to go. And you are indeed good to go, because check it out. It fixed all those problems. So I hope you find this useful. I hope you kind of delve into Microsoft Word and maybe find some things for yourself. Explore, experiment. That's what college is all about. and I hope this helps, guys.